goes out to all the contestants and Pat and everybody here who's trying to make it in music business. So that's everybody. All right, here we go.
Hey, man,
feel a break coming, it's coming real soon. Do you feel a break coming, it's coming real soon. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to know. They all want to know. If you think you're ready, let's go. Are you really ready? Hop on the bus, let's go. 'Cause everybody, everybody, everybody wants to go. They all want to go. Yeah! Hop on the bus, let's go. Yeah!
Awesome. You guys need to be in now. Help me if I'm wrong, because I'm not going to say his name right. The movies. Yes, Quentin Tarantino. Say it.
Tarantino.
You need to be in one of his movies. I keep seeing them in there. You know, you guys just look awesome. You come. No, one of these. You know, he makes a unique movie in it, a totally entertaining movie. But you guys fit the music theme of his movies. You know, you always come dressed to roll. Great job on guitar. I know we're not judging that, but I gotta say great job on guitar. You look great, both of you. Where does your confidence come from, John? But John, you have a law enforcement background. Does that help at all with the confidence on stage? Because you're totally in charge. You're ready to give us a ticket.
No.
But you're ready to go. You guys are ready to go. Excellent job.
Absolutely, I have to agree, 100%. And individually, I know you work as a duo, but individually, you're equally strong performers, and that's probably what makes it work so well when you do work together. So congratulations, well done.
I love how you interact with the audience, and I love your stage presence. It's really eye-catching, and it really keeps us engaged. And you know, the songs that you're singing, not only like do your voices blend really well together, but you know, your stage presence is absolutely beautiful. And I loved with this song, I feel like you showed your voice off a little bit more too, and it was really nice to see that. So great job today, guys.
I actually didn't think it was your best performance out of all of them. I'm sorry, you kind of lost me a little bit, like the other. I'm sorry, but I mean it was good. Don't get me wrong, but you are definitely a showman. You playing the guitar beautifully, but it was, I don't know, it just didn't grab me. The song just didn't grab me. I don't know. So I'm just.
Hey. Ticket to Hollywood.
Did you write the music that you wrote that?
I wrote that to showcase his voice.
I'll tell you, that's a different song. I really enjoyed it. You know, and not to say that I realize that your music is somewhat different off the beat from what we hear. But you do it very well. Strong, John, your voice, you probably showed your strongest voice tonight out of all the. So I thought it was really, really good. It's a nice job.
Awesome. And I just got to say, not to keep getting the last word, but when they say something, it gets me all inspired too, because they're saying things and you think of things, and I'm looking at you too. they live for this. These guys live and breathe and eat this, man. They're like the first time they picked up a guitar still. That's what I admire about them too. Look at the way she's looking at him. She's just looking at him. I love you, dear. And you're so excited to be here and so enthusiastic. And you should be. Every musician should be. So those qualities are so excellent, you guys.
Thank you very much.
Under my feet, nothing on this white rock but a little on me. I got 2 miles till he makes bed, and if I'm right, we're headed straight for him. I'm going home, going on my shotgun. We by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire wheel now, he's got one. He didn't see me good, he can save my face and he shook me like a rag doll. That sound like a real man. I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. It's 10:30, another 6-pack in, and I can feel the rumble like a cold black wind. He pulls in the drive and grabs the flies. He don't know what's waiting here inside. Hey, I'm going home, going on my shotgun. Way by the door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire wheel now, he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Sat my face and he shook me like a rag doll. That sound like a real man. I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder and lead. His fist is big, but my gun's bigger. He'll find out when I pull the trigger. I'm going home, going on my shotgun. Door and light a cigarette. He wants a fire wheel now, he's got one. He ain't seen me crazy yet. Set my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Don't that sound like a real man? I'm gonna show him what a little girl's made of. Gunpowder, gunpowder and lead. Gunpowder and lead, yeah, yeah. Hey!
Awkward musical act. Give it up for Chris Vanessa. All right. A decent performance, but I don't think it's sunk in about mic proximity, playing your mic. On your strongest notes, knowing your relationship with your monitor and everything, you should know exactly what you're causing, and it's being reflected through the mains. That's what you're giving the house system and the sound guys to deal with. So things like when you get at your strongest peaks and stuff like that, you got to pull back and play them live, so you still haven't come into that area and chapter of your entertainment learning, and so that was a little weak. Your recovery time on some timing issues, when you go someplace and then you loop yourself around and you got a big thing going on and then you come back to recover, you're not recovering well enough to start on the next measure. So you're a little late in that aspect too, but overall, it wasn't totally shabby at all, okay? But you need your timing. You gotta hear that beat. Kick and snare, feel that country beat, especially in country. R&B, some rock is more dominant too. Certain rock songs, you can really establish that relationship with the drummer and the bass player. So you need to be focusing on the beat.
I have to agree 100% with what Pat said. Without control, it's very difficult for you to hear what's coming up next, which means that you're going to lose time for the next couple of bars that are coming. And yes, you are a strong singer, and especially with a strong singer, the control is 100, and I can't stress how important control is. That makes you a better singer, the best singer. But overall, I'm a fan. You're a really good singer. You're a strong singer. You just have to learn control.
I completely agree with what Donna said as well. You do have a beautiful voice, like you say. You just need to learn to control it and harness it. just be careful of, can you hear the music okay, or?
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't tell I'm really loud out there, but to me up here it sounds all
Right, yeah, just make sure you stick with the beat, because then you do get behinds and it kind of affects everything else too. And also it might be worth investing in, for mic control, just to practice, it might be worth investing just in like a cheap mic and a cheap amp, just to practice yourself at home, you know what I mean? Because it's hard when you come here and this is the first time you've, used a mic and an amp and things like that. So that would be awesome practice for you if this is something you really want to continue. So just a couple little tips, but keep working on it, you're doing well.
You do have some pipes there, girl. But I actually was sitting over here, and I was hoping you were going to look at me because I was going, and I was hoping you were going to realize to move it away a little bit. Yeah, I was trying to, Not that I was coaching. I was just, but it was a good job. Yeah, just, we had a little.
Well, your control when you were keeping it moderate. So that song is saying, you were singing it nice and controlled, and then when you get to the more exciting or stronger parts of the song, is when you actually would go like this too. You put it right there, and you. So, I think you're right. It's all practice, isn't it? Yeah. Because if she backs that up, it's probably fine. Love the rasp, nice raspy, sexy, very nice. But so I thought it was pretty good.
For the rasp.
All right, we're going to play a little bit of Deanna's track since she's out of town. They wanted us to hear it. We're not really judging on this, but this is an original.